Hi guys, on this Easter Sunday, Bitcoin is about to pump the same way Ethereum will do it too. Now we have to talk about the levels that we need to watch here and also some altcoins that I'm going to show you that will follow Bitcoin, and some of them are already going to the upside. If you want to know what I'm talking about, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these really important updates. And now let's directly get into it here. So we start off here again on the 1 hourly chart. And what we can see here is that Bitcoin tries to break the golden ratio that I was talking yesterday about. That is right now a key level for Bitcoin to break. And once we have broken it and can establish support above it, we should see continuation here into a new all-time high really quickly. The big question is, will we get that reclaim today here at $70,700 for Bitcoin, or do we still need to wait a little bit for it? I will show you in a moment what I believe is going to happen here with that specific level and what other confluence I have found that is pointing to that we are actually getting here a nice flip. Nothing else has really changed here on the 1 hourly chart, besides that we have here now another upward sloping trend line, this one here. We are holding this short-term uptrend. Bitcoin is fine, so start losing it, then we have to look here at some lower levels, but again, we will not drop severely in that case, but just something to watch out for. When I go to the 4 hourly chart, here you can see again, exactly what I had mentioned, that as long as we are holding the EMA ribbon, we should continue to go to the upside because we got here 3 beautiful retests and moving here higher right now. The stochastic RSI is overbought right now a little bit, but this 4 hourly candle just opened, so we can push a little bit higher before we have to go sideways or come down again here. The RSI is slightly trending to the upside, so it means there's still some buying pressure on Bitcoin right now to push it a little bit higher. Yeah, so potentially we are seeing here a retest of the Monday high today, $71,280 approximately, something like this here, most likely. Going up here, coming back down, go a little bit sideways, down, to cool off the indicators, and then another push here to the upside. And you can see here the Monday high is really an important level also to overcome here for Bitcoin, because that is where our resistance is right now here, to break into a new all-time high and into this resistance. Here on the liquidation levels, things getting now really interesting, because we have more and more degens coming in here over leveraging their positions to here with short positions and with long positions. So here, now I have to say, the direction should be still to the upside. Nothing has changed here, but I cannot rule out that we see first a flush to the downside and then actually go up. So and that would also make a lot of sense, because it would give fuel to the bulls to push back up here from all the bits that are coming in here once these longs are liquidated. So be not mistaken, here is big support underlying. Even though these longs would get taken out, a lot of bits are also stacked here, and that should push the price back to the upside. And that could be a violent move to the upside. So, but on the other hand, we are really close here to at $70,800 to take out some short liquidations, which could propel us to $71,700 approximately, so above the Monday high. And if we would get that push, then we of course see here also a continuation and taking out all that short liquidity that's above us. Again, overall, the directional move is still to the upside, regardless if we first come down here a little bit and then go up, or if we straight go up. Then the liquidation heat map. Yeah, so you see we have taken out here the short liquidity from yesterday at $70,666. Came a little bit back down, but here still, if I go here to some higher time frames, let's see, where is now the hottest area again above us. Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. So here is a lot of short liquidity now above us, $2,000. So I'm pretty sure if we are able to push to $71,000, this will trigger a massive short squeeze directly to like $72,000. And from there, potentially even higher. So, and again, you see here, the short liquidity is way closer to the price action right now than the long liquidations. Hence why I believe the move here is to the upside over the next coming days. When we look at the monthly chart, so we should also not forget, today could be also a little bit volatile for Bitcoin. because we have the monthly close coming up, and that could potentially be the highest monthly close in Bitcoin's history. So, and that will be cemented tonight if we can close above 69,000, so basically $1,000 away from where we are right now. So as long as we close above $69,500, we have the highest monthly close in Bitcoin's history, and also here should get continuation over the next couple of months. Then let's go, oh, that's the wrong chart. So this is the setup that I'm looking at right now for Bitcoin on this 4-hourly chart. I did not want to do it on the liquidation chart because there are so many lines already, you know, so it's much cleaner to do it on a separate one. So here, this ascending triangle needs to break out tomorrow at some point if we would get that move to the upside. And the target for this ascending triangle would be around $76,500. The breakout would be at $71,300. So if you want to, $400, sorry. So if you want to play it safe, wait for the Monday high to be broken. Remember, that is more or less the same line. And once it is broken, you want to have at least a 15 or 30 minutes candle closed above that level before entering. And then you can take this trade to the upside. But remember, $75,000 will be a key resistance level for Bitcoin because it's a really round number. It gets us really close to $100,000. So be a little bit careful around $75,000. I expect there's some volatility coming in. And that's why, again, my take profit on my trade is a little bit under $75,000, kind of like here. Like $50 away from it or $20 away from it, just to make sure that my trade closes and profit there. And then I wait and have a look what's going to happen. The other option is how you can trade this is when you see that breakout happening and we're getting close to 75, you raise your stop loss to like 74,500 or something, you know. So and then you just watch how it's playing out around 75. If we go straight through 75 and we push higher, all good. Then you just take profit here at $76,500. But I would keep raising my stop loss on the way up, you know. So just to make sure if it turns around that you get, with maximized profit out of this trade. So when we're looking at my own trade right now, then you see I'm here $1,000 in profit right now. So I was right, you know, so even holding on to 100x leverage trade for 2 days already, but it's right now resulting in profit after 2 days. Again, I don't suggest you to do the same thing, you know, so 100x leverage is really dangerous if you're not knowing what you're doing. So don't do what I do, guys, you know. So I just need to make here a little bit of money quite quickly for something, and that's why I basically took this trade. But you see, I have not a lot of money in that, you know. So it's 4 Bitcoins, you know, it's a position size. $275,000. Yeah, so and like I said here, around $74,000 I'm looking at to actually close this trade. And again, guys, if you want to trade somewhere, do it on BYBIT. I like to trade most of the time on BYBIT. With the link down below here, you'll still get $30,000, or go to Margex where you can contribute to the strategy that I'm trading. It's called AMCrypto altcoins. Also, only with that link down below here. And if you're in the UK or in the US, then use BITGET or Phemex. They are, for me, equally good to BYBIT. But of course, I'm not using them that much because I don't have any problems with BYBIT, you know. So, but otherwise, I would use these two here, also with the links here down below. And if you just want to copy trade me without any headache, then go to FAIRDESK. $120,000 is still the highest bonus in the industry with the link down below. You find all these links in the description and in the pinned comment under this video. So now let's go to the Bitcoin dominance, because the dominance is also dropping a little bit today, while Bitcoin is going up just a little bit. I just was looking at one of my trades there on my other screen. So the Bitcoin dominance is retesting here this downward sloping trend line. I hope that we are going to break it while Bitcoin is going up. Dominance down, Bitcoin up would be great. Because that means people take profit on Bitcoin and are rotating into altcoins. That is something that I am eagerly waiting for to see here. Over the next coming weeks, that this is basically happening. Again, as long as we are here above that upward sloping trend line, the dominance will kind of get supported from there. But once we're breaking that, it's full on altcoin season, you know, so give it maybe another 2-3 weeks, maybe around the halving, something like that, where we are finally going to crack that, because also here we are running into an apex by May, and I'm pretty sure around that time, worst case, that we are under this upward sloping trend line here and finally getting some really nice moves on altcoins. The total market cap, again, I would like to see that also this closes this week as it is here right now, and then we get a nice push it to the upside. Then for the next week, because again, that means altcoins are going to run. And we are looking good for that right now. As long as we are not losing somehow $40 billion in capitalization today, we should see continuation. Oh, there was actually, where is the CME chart? Oh, that is the CME chart. I just need to switch it because I wanted to show you the CME chart also real quick. So you see the CME chart is at a higher price than we are trading right now, which is a good thing because we are like kind of like here. Once we are open tomorrow, CME, we potentially get a nice push it to the upside to fill the gap, but only, of course, if we are not already pushing today for that price level and we get no gap, or we get again a gap below us. And here's my theory to that. I believe we will have no gap, most likely, and we will be trading above the closing price from Friday, which means if we open, let's say, here, then here's our CME gap, and we are trading here. So into the halving, we will not fill these gaps. Bitcoin will continue to go higher to like 80,000, 82,000, something like that. But then once the halving is done, because it happens with every single halving, we're gonna see that both actually get filled. This will most likely be then the bottom, the short-term bottom after the halving, and from there we continue to go up. But let's see what's going to happen tomorrow when CME opens again, because I don't think they are opening tonight. So it will be most likely tomorrow. When we have a look here at Ethereum, Ethereum is pushing it to the upside. Again, I told you guys yesterday, we are running out of time here to see a break of that bull flag, but now we finally got it. The target remains here $3,983. My Ethereum trade is still running here that I have since a long time. If we can reclaim also here the Monday high, we should see an expansion phase quite quickly happening here on Ethereum to the upside. So a price action starts to go parabolic. But for this, again, the Monday high needs to be reclaimed at $3,670 approximately. Also, again, at least a 15 minutes, 30 minutes candle close above that level. Here, also, same like Bitcoin, stochastic, a little bit overheated, but it does not mean that we cannot get another push to the upside. You know, maybe give it another 8 to 12 hours, and then we might actually get a nice push here. Here on the 12-hourly chart also, you see we got the break. The RSI is slowly creeping up here to the upside, and again, this resistance level up here around $4,000 remains the initial target of that breakout here out of that bull flag. Now let's talk about some altcoins real quick. I gave you ANKR, remember? So ANKR had a nice push already here today, 17.5%, even before we got the golden cross. And remember, I told you, if we dip back into that box here, that would be a good buy moment. So you got your chance to buy there. I can show it to you. That was here on Monday. So, but you could have also bought here on the 50 exponential moving average, you know, so yesterday after I published the video. And since then, yeah, we pumped 17.5%. So then FDM is the other one that's moving. Again, I told you that we are getting here the golden cross already. So I entered this morning because I saw this continues to pump at 97 cents approximately FDM, because I believe this will just keep going here. So my first target is $1.15 where I take profits a little bit under this line here. And then we have more targets here to the upside that I was also talking yesterday about. So maybe just watch the video again from yesterday where I gave you all these targets. So you see here, most of the coins that I've given you yesterday, they're all moving already today in anticipation of the weekly close, because all of them want to get closer to their golden cross. So, and yeah, once we're getting this, you're gonna see more nice candles pushing here to the upside. Guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update about these coins, so I will not go into deep to that. Watch the video from yesterday. There are all the coins that I was talking about. And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.